The next contestant will perform an original song for us. King Huachi.
Why does this feel so familiar?
The lyrics are exquisite, the melody lingering and long. It must be Teacher Wylan. Only he could compose a song like this.
Thank you.
The rhythm is smooth, the melody clear, with perfectly balanced dynamics. It is a truly delightful listening experience. I approve of this song's composition.
I have neither the ability nor the qualification comment on this player, because on this stage, only he is qualified to critique himself. Am I right, Teacher Wylan?
That's right. That's right, I am Wylan. I am Wei. You again?
Buddy, calm down, calm down. I know you're a fan of Wayland, but don't get excited. We're live on air right now. If you go up there now, wouldn't that just cause trouble? No wonder Diva Shen is so emotional. So she finally met her partner.
Usually, Diva Shen keeps Teacher Wylan hidden away. Why is she willing to show him today?
Everyone, you've misunderstood. Although I have sung Teacher Wylan songs many times, today is actually my first time meeting Teacher Wylan in person. I am also extremely moved.
It seems our Diva Shen has a lot to say to Teacher Wylan.
During my darkest days, it was you, Teacher Wylan, you and your songs, that gave me strength, that gave me hope, and helped me through every difficult day in my life, leading me to where I am today.
Diva Shen. Do you have some kind of misunderstanding about me?
I have wanted to see you every moment, to repay the kindness you showed me. May I see what you look like?
Of course you may. But I hope you won't be disappointed.
How could it be you?
Shen Xinglin, Diva.
Hello, everyone.
Diva, I love you. Diva,
Wang Ling, the Diva's manager.
Diva, look over here. Diva Shen, today you've delivered a legendary performance, clinching the title of Diva. Is there anything you'd like to share with your fans?
From obscurity to where I stand today, I owe everything to the three most important people in my life. The first is my savior. Not only did they donate their heart to me, but they also covered a hefty medical bill, giving me a new lease on life. The second is the selfless Teacher Wylan, who writes my songs in silence. Without his hit songs, I wouldn't be a diva. And the last one is my ex-husband. When I was hovering between life and death, he abandoned me at the hospital and made off with all my assets. If not for the hatred I felt for him, I wouldn't have made it this far.
Xinglin. Your dream of becoming a diva
Ji Xie, composer.
has finally come true. Hello.
Mr. G, your artificial heart will reach its limit tomorrow. Replacing it will cost 300,000.
Thank you, Dr. Gu. I'll raise the money as soon as I can.
Ji Xiyan. Ji Xian, you left me for money back then. Now that you know of my success, do you regret it? It seems your life after leaving me hasn't been very comfortable. You're even busking on the streets now. It's been a while. Don't you want to say hello to me?
Miss Chen. Could you lend me 300,000?
Ji Xian. After 3 years. Is this all you have to say to me? You really are just like you were 3 years ago. All you care about is money.
Miss Chen. 300,000 shouldn't be much to you.
Zinglin. Is this your ex-husband? Seeing is believing, indeed. 300,000. 300,000, that's nothing. It's not even as much as the watch Zinglin bought me. 300,000. That's enough to buy your life, isn't it? It's a pity, though. Mr. G here didn't know how to treasure her. Heartlessly casting Zinglin aside. That's how she ended up with me. People, you know. That's just fate.
I have things to do. So I'll be going now. I wish you both happiness.
Ji Xian. I can give you the 300,000. Ji Xian. Thank you. If you hadn't been so heartless, how would I have met my dear little angel? That sports car you had your eye on, I'll go buy it for you right away. From now on, whatever you want, we'll just buy it.
Miss Shen, is there anything else?
You just want money, right? I can give you 300,000. But tomorrow, you must appear on my talk show.
Thank you for your generosity, Diva Shen. I will be there on time tomorrow.
The artificial heart only has 24 hours left.
My heart. Why does it hurt?
Zinglin, he's a bad man. Why would you let him come to your talk show? He doesn't deserve to stand next to you.
I'm having him on the show, so I can announce to all the viewers that he is a bad man and reveal his true colors. I want to see him utterly disgraced. Right. Didn't you say you found out that Teacher Wylan is here?
I messaged him, but he hasn't replied.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Fine, I'll send it myself. Teacher Wylan, I wouldn't be a diva without your help. Could you give me a chance to thank you in person?
Ji Xian, I've told you many times. Your physical condition is very poor. You need to return to the hospital on time. How are you? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Dr. Gu. I need money to get treatment.
Ji Xian, your artificial heart won't last more than a few hours. It certainly can't handle any stress. If you go up on that stage, you'll be risking your life.
I know, but I have to go.
Why? At the award ceremony, Diva Shen
Host.
thanked three very special people. Among them, besides teacher Waylon and your lifesaver, everyone is also very interested in your ex-husband. I wonder, could you introduce him to everyone?
Of course. His name is Ji Xian. Selfish. A man completely devoid of humanity. When I was critically ill, he heartlessly abandoned me. And even left me with nothing.
Diva Shen had such an experience. This man is the other man. Do not cherish such an outstanding girlfriend. He deserves to die. Don't let me find out who he is.
Today, I have invited him onto this stage, so everyone can see his true colors.
Who is it? Who on earth is it? Next, please welcome Mr. Ji Xian to the stage. Please have a seat, Mr. Ji Xian.
Ji Xian. 3 years ago, you left because of money. 3 years later, you take the stage because of money. Do you love money that much?
Who would turn their back on money?
Mr. Ji Xian, as Diva Shen's husband, when she was critically ill, you ignored her safety and abandoned her. Is this actually true?
Xinglan is the most important person to me in this world. How could I have the heart to let anything happen to her?
After donating your heart, I'm afraid you won't be able to continue singing. If you engage in strenuous exercise, it is highly likely to cause a life-threatening situation. You?
After it's over, I will leave. I won't be a burden to her.
The film was translated and narrated by M.
Please keep this a secret from me. I am a hot, new songwriting star. She was a burden bedridden with illness. I abandoned her. Isn't that perfectly reasonable? I could die at any moment now. You are a diva. You deserve a better future. I cannot be a stain on your life. I am a hot, new songwriting star. With a bright future ahead, what kind of woman can I not find? Why would I be burdened by such a woman? Why would I be burdened by such a woman?
Burdened.
You were sick and hospitalized every day. Either spending money, or on your way to spend money. If that's not a burden, what is?
You're so annoying. Ji Xian. Have you never felt any regret? Not even the slightest bit of regret.
If I had the chance again, I would still make the same choice.
Yan. I originally thought you had some hidden reasons. But I didn't expect that you were just a complete and utter villain. Are you even human?
This scumbag should just die. A man like this, it is simply an insult to the Diva Shen. This kind of man should go to hell. Bad man, go die. Get out. How can someone like this exist? Exactly. Such a disgusting person. Go die.
Money is more important than people. Diva Shen. I've fulfilled my promise to appear on your show. The 300,000 you promised me, when will you honor your word?
Yan. I never, ever want to see you again.
Why does Teacher Waylon look so familiar? It's like I've seen him somewhere before. Isn't this the person from Diva Shen's previous interview?
Yan. How could it be you?
Yan. You really are like a ghost that won't go away. You even followed her here?
I don't know what you were talking about.
For so many years, it has been Teacher Waylon's support and help that allowed me to reach my current status. And you, Yan, a total scumbag, actually tried to impersonate Teacher Waylon repeatedly. You are unworthy, and you are unqualified, is nothing but an insult to him.
I've also heard about what happened at Diva Shen's interview. I never expected that in this world there would be such a person.
Talent is certainly important, but character is even more vital. Someone like you is simply not fit to have a place in our Daxia music industry.
Is there some kind of misunderstanding here?
Get off the stage. Get off the stage. We don't welcome you here. Get off the stage. Get off the stage.
Security, remove this person who is disrupting the live broadcast at once.
No, it's not like that. Let go of me.
Yan. Goodbye.
That is. Wait.
If anyone ever claims to be me, ask them for this token. If they don't have it, they are a fake.
Zinglin, he is impersonating Teacher Waylon and disrupting the live broadcast. Why are you keeping him here? Take him away.
I said wait.
Zinglin.
If this happens again,
The film was
You
translated
won't be working for me
and
anymore.
narrated by M Media.
let him go. Where did you get this token?
This has always been my token. It is a promise between me and someone very important.
Who is that person?
I lost my memory. I don't remember.
Diva Shen, what's going on? Why didn't you let security kick him out?
Exactly. He's the one who impersonated Teacher Waylon. He's not worth protecting.
No, no. I am certain now. He is indeed Teacher Waylon.
She just said he was an imposter. How is it that now he has become the real Teacher Waylon? It looks like the Diva Shen is very protective of him. Could she have been deceived? No way.
Diva Shen, what is actually going on?
You wouldn't know, but Teacher Waylon and I have a pact to prevent anyone from impersonating him. Only the person who produces the token with the character Lan on the back is the real Teacher Waylon.
So that means he really is Teacher Waylon.
Come to think of it, besides Teacher Waylon, who else could write a song like King Huashi?
So, ever since you left me, you've been writing songs for me. Why didn't you say so sooner?
I already told you. I lost my memory. I don't remember writing songs for you.
Is he saying that on purpose? Because he's angry? But it was clearly him who left me in the first place.
I remember on the Diva Shen's talk show, I even stood up for her. I never expected that he would turn into Teacher Waylon, the songwriter for the Diva Shen. Could it be that there was some hidden truth behind what happened on that talk show too?
Ji Xian, what's wrong?
I just had surgery not long ago. Plus all that strenuous activity just now.
Surgery? What surgery?
I'm fine. Diva Shen. I won't hold you responsible.
I'm sorry.
What does this have to do with the Diva Shen?
Ji Xian, is that the person you've been looking for all this time? The lifesaver who donated their heart to you? Miss Shen? You will definitely regret this.
So, the person who donated the heart to me, is it you?
Ji Xian, how much longer are you going to keep up this act? Zinglin, don't let him fool you. He never donated a heart to you. Have you forgotten? You even saw his medical records.
Since Miss Shen already knows the answer, why come here to ask me?
Wait.
Look at the scar on his chest. Could the person who donated the heart to the diva really be him? Even with an artificial heart, the lack of a real heart must make daily life incredibly painful.
Does it hurt? I'm sorry, Ji Xian. I'm truly sorry. I misunderstood you. And I made you suffer so much injustice.
Miss Shen, you don't need to apologize to me. As for the past, I don't remember any of it. Just pretend nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happened.
He has a scar on his chest, which only proves he had surgery. It proves nothing about him donating his heart to you.
How else do you want him to prove it?
By M Media.
Should he cut his chest open for you to see? Miss Shen, the explanation you wanted, he already gave you. The evidence you wanted is right in your hands now. What more do you want from him? Do you really have to cut his heart out to see?
Even if you cut his heart out, I would only feel disgust. So I once hurt him that deeply.
A scar on the chest is enough to prove he donated his heart to her? Then if I make a scar on my chest tomorrow, does that also prove I donated my heart to Zinglin?
If the scar on his chest doesn't prove anything, then can I, the one who performed his surgery, provide proof?
This is Dean Chun from John Chang First Hospital, a top national expert in cardiology and a titan in the medical field. Nearly half of the doctors in Daxia are Dean Chun's students. With Dean Chun's status and standing, it is absolutely impossible for him to provide false testimony. Could all of this be true?
That damn old man.
You look so pale. Are you alright?
Ji Xian, do you still remember me?
This is Dean Chen, who performed your surgery, and also the attending physician who handled the heart transplant for you and Shen Xinglin 3 years ago.
Dean Chen, I'm sorry. I lost a portion of my memory. That's why.
For these past 3 years, you've been living with an artificial heart, writing songs every single day. And later, you endured heavy public backlash. So, your memory loss is also a form of self-protection for your body.
So you mean he ended up in the state all because of the Diva Shen? Donating his heart silently writing songs for her, and even taking the blame. So as not to be a burden to her, how could such a person exist in this world?
Professor Zhang from the Conservatory of Music used to have high hopes for you. He even said that in time, you would surely become the pillar of the Daxia Orchestra. I never expected a single surgery to destroy your body like this. Do you regret it?
As for the past, I can't recall it clearly anymore, but I did what I did. So I suppose I have no regrets.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
Diva Shen, we did tell you. But you didn't believe us. On your talk show, it was you who didn't trust Ji Xian, who donated the heart to you. In the hospital room, it was also you who didn't believe Ji Xian is Weilan and insisted on leaving.
Xinglan,
So you really are here. It seems you really are quite ill.
I'm not sick, just low blood sugar. I will be fine soon.
You don't have to keep pretending. I know everything now.
Did Dr. Gu tell you? I didn't tell you the truth, because I was afraid you'd carry the guilt for the rest of your life.
Guilt? I won't feel guilty. Why would I feel guilty?
That's good.
Ji Xian, you have no one to blame but yourself for ending up like this. This is all your own doing. You deserve it. It's your retribution.
What did you say? I deserve it, it's my own doing.
You still won't admit it. Fine. Then I'll let you die knowing the truth. After you left me, you took my money and went out to live a lavish, hedonistic life, indulging in excess. That's what caused your heart failure. This is all your retribution.
Dr. Gu. If Xinglan gets someone to investigate what happened back then, you.
I will find a way to cover it up.
Did Dr. Gu do this? Fine. Letting Xinglan hate me is better than letting her feel guilty. That's right. I'm that kind of person. So what?
To think I was
The film
moved
was translated and narrated by
the songs you sang and by everything you did for me. It turns out all of this was a lie.
Tiva Shen. If I didn't do that, how could I have gotten the money? Right?
Ji Xian, I really want to take out your heart and see just how black it is.
If you knew that. What's beating inside me right now is the heart you call the dark heart. What would you think?
Ray transplanting an artificial heart is extremely difficult, so we must.
There's something abnormal about Ji Xian's heart. What on earth happened?
If you hate me so much, why don't you just leave now? Staying here will only dirty your eyes, Diva Shen.
You have no idea how much I suffered during the time you were gone. How hard it was for me to be alone.
It hurts. It really hurts.
I imagined countless times that it was just a nightmare. That as long as I woke up, you would still be by my side. Even a second before the show. I thought your departure was due to some unavoidable circumstances.
Then you thought wrong.
Yes, I was wrong. I shouldn't have had any illusions about a cold-blooded man like you.
What on earth happened? Ji Xian, you must hold on. You'll soon have the chance to keep living.
Have you said enough? If you've said enough, then please leave, Diva Shen.
Of course it's not enough. Don't you feel any heartache for all that you've done? By the way, a man like you truly has no heart. Do you take me for a fool? How many times have you used this trick?
I cannot die. At least, not in front of Shen Xinglan.
So you want to die? Then die. Preferably right in front of me, so I can finally vent my anger.
Ji Xian. What is wrong with you?
Dr. Gu. Thank you. I've caused you trouble.
You again. You two really are inseparable.
Miss Shen? What are you doing here?
I came to see him. How exactly is he going to die?
Mr. G has done so much for you. If you aren't going to be grateful, you shouldn't treat him like this.
What has he done for me? At my most difficult time, he left me, and then made off with all my money, to go off and live it up.
You've misunderstood him. All these years, he has been silently helping you from the shadows. Not only did he secretly donate his heart to you, he even
what?
isn't donating a heart enough?
Donating a heart. It was clearly wangling back then. Who spent all his savings to find me a suitable heart? When did it? It became Ji Xian's.
What?
Dr. Gu. Was it not you?
Complete nonsense. Not a word of truth in it. How could I have been so blind as to fall for someone like you?
Mr. G. Surely you don't want to see her being deceived by others? Diva Shen. I don't know where you got your information, but it is absolutely unreliable. This is Ji Xian's heart donation certificate. Miss Shen, surely you believe it now?
As a doctor in this hospital, it's easy to forge a
The film
document.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
This is fake, isn't it? Ji Xian. I'm not asking you to apologize for what you've done in the past. But can you tell me who the real you actually is?
Xinglan.
I am Ji Xian's attending physician. I can guarantee that everything you see is the absolute truth.
How can you guarantee that? I think you two are just in cahoots. You two spent my money to go off and live it up. And now that the money is gone, you're back to find me. Are you both treating me like a fool?
That's not how it is. That's not how it is.
I don't understand why you would rather believe others and were unwilling to believe Ji Xian, the one who was once your closest person?
Because the closest person knows my weaknesses best and hurts me the deepest. From now on, I will never again be deceived by this man.
Stop talking. If you keep talking, he really will die.
Then let him die. Your little games have all been exposed by me. Now, everything ends here.
Ji Xian, hold on. You can have the surgery and live soon.
All these years, I've been trapped in the shackles woven by your lies. And you, at every moment, have been looking for a chance to stab me in the back.
Stop talking. If you keep talking, you will definitely regret it.
The thing I regret most in this life is meeting this person. And Ji Yan. Let me tell you, the lyrics you write are trash. If you think you can use this garbage to win my favor and help me return to the music scene, I tell you, you're dreaming. Lyrics as rotten as these. In this life, I will never sing a single line.
But you've already sung 23 of them.
The film was translated and narrated by
What do you mean?
Media.
Don't say it. Dr. Goo. These are the manuscripts of the songs. I've written over these 3 years. They should be worth something. Take them as payment for how you've taken care of me all these years. Don't say it.
What are you still pretending for? What do you mean? I sang 23 of them. Do you think your teacher Wylan?
You know everything you need to know. Get out of here already.
The ones who should get out are you. Today, I am going to expose your true colors and have you arrested. I'll make you taste the price of your deception.
You? This is bad. Ji Yan, hold on. You absolutely cannot die.
Die. Even now. You are still so stubborn. Then die in front of me. Die. Just die already.
Shen Xinglin, Friends Kenglin, you will definitely regret your actions today.
Me, regret. For this man? Impossible.
No.
This is Teacher Wayland's manuscript. Impossible. Impossible. How could this be?
Ji Yan is not only your life-saving benefactor, who donated his heart to you, but he is also the songwriter you've been longing for, Teacher Wayland.
You. Are you Teacher Wylan? You said. You are not only my life-saving benefactor, who donated his heart to me, but also the Teacher Wylan, who silently wrote songs for me and helped me become a diva. Teacher Wylan?
The evidence is in your hands now. What else is there not to believe?
Believe. How can you expect me to believe?
Xinglin.
Back then, when I was all alone, lying on that cold operating table, where were you? When I was all alone, in the recording studio, recording from morning until night, where were you? In those 3 years, you had countless chances to tell me the truth. Now that I've become a diva, you finally tell me that the person who donated their heart to me, that the teacher Wylan who accompanied me and wrote songs for me, is actually you, the man I hate to the bone. Ji Yan. You tell me. How can you expect me to believe you?
I remember when I wrote your first song. You were very happy. You said you wanted to become a diva. To let the whole world know that teacher Wylan is the best writer. And that you would be together forever.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Teacher Wylan, I will certainly not fail your expectations to become a diva of the music scene and to let the whole world know that Teacher Wylan is the best writer in Daxia. Teacher Wylan, I will certainly not fail your expectations to become a diva of the music scene.
Back then, you said, you were tired of spending your birthday alone. And you were tired of being lonely. The first time you were nominated for a Golden Melody Award, you were disqualified for being too young. You were so angry that you texted me all night long.
Stop it.
And the first time you won an award, you said you were afraid you hadn't done well enough, that you had failed your fans, and failed the songs teacher Wylan wrote.
I told you to stop talking.
I said all that just to tell you that you are great, that you are the best.
You're talking nonsense. You used teacher Wylan's manuscripts and the stories I told on the show to disguise yourself. You are not worthy.
Ji-Xian. Ji-Xian.
Do you think that by acting submissive in front of me, I will forgive you? Let me tell you, I am no longer the fool I was back then. Ji-Xian. I will hate you for the rest of my life.
Miss Shen? The explanation you wanted, he has already given you. The evidence you wanted is right in your hands now. What else do you want from him? Do you have to cut out his heart to show you?
Even if you cut out his heart, I would only feel disgust.
But you don't know what is beating inside your chest. Is that very black heart you loathe so much?
Since you don't believe me, then why are you still here?
Your actions have seriously damaged Wylan's reputation. I now demand that you apologize to Wylan.
Apologize?
Apologize publicly. Hold a press conference and tell everyone you, Ji-Xian, are nothing but a fraud.
How much more does he have to prove himself before you'll believe he's Wylan?
Wylan and I have a token. We made a pact that whenever we meet, we would take it out to verify each other's identity. As long as you can produce it, I will believe you. Ji-Xian, I will give you one more chance. As long as you can produce this token, I will believe you. I owe my fame to reaching this point to the three most important people in my life. The first is my savior, who not only donated their heart to me, Wylan. It is thanks to you writing songs for me that I was able to have the chance to step onto the podium. Let me know when it is convenient to meet, so I can express my gratitude to you.
No need for thanks.
But what if someone impersonates you in the future? What should I do?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
There is a LAN character on the back. If someone comes to you impersonating me, you should ask them for this badge. If they don't have it, they are a fake.
Wyland once said that not everyone is as indifferent to fame and fortune as he is. So he made a pact with me. If anyone impersonates him, I should produce this token to prove their identity.
I never expected that the method I used to prevent Xinglan from being deceived would actually be used on myself.
Ji Xian, I will give you one last chance. Can you produce it?
He can't produce any evidence at all. Because he is not Wylan.
You are an outsider. What right do you have to say Jixian is not Weilan?
Because Wylan has already promised me that he will have dinner with Xinglan tonight.
What did you say? Wyland promised me that he would have dinner with me tonight.
Wylan did not promise that. Xinglan. Don't believe him.
How do you know? Wyland wouldn't promise.
Because Wylan simply did not promise. Xinglan. Don't let him deceive you.
Deceive me? Hasn't the person who has been deceiving me all along been you?
Miss Shen, Jixian is Weilan. The one deceiving you is him.
What? Are you afraid that after we meet Wylan, our lives will get better? Or are you afraid your lies will be completely exposed?
Xinglan. Trust me. I would never hurt you. Because I am Wylan.
Enough. If it weren't for Wayland's help, I would have been dragged into hell by you long ago. You've hurt me so badly. Isn't that enough?
You say I'm hurting you.
Isn't that the case? When I was in my most difficult time, wasn't it you who took the money and left?
Miss Shen, why can't you trust? What about Jixian for once?
I once trusted you. But I lost both my money and my heart. Now, I will never trust you again.
Xinglan, let's go. Let's prepare in advance, so Wylan doesn't have to wait anxiously.
No. I cannot watch Xinglan be deceived. I cannot. You fraud. You.
Get out of the way.
Jixian,
What's wrong?
Nothing. This person wants to start a fight. I'll teach him a lesson.
what are you talking about? Miss Shen, didn't you want to see proof? Look,
Enough. Stop with the act. My patience has been completely exhausted. Ji Xian. From now on, we are through. Our paths no longer cross. And we shall never meet again.
Miss Shen, you will definitely regret this.
I already regret it. I regret ever knowing a cold-hearted man like him.
Actually, back at the hospital, if you had just turned back once, you would have seen the token on his hand.
Wang Ling.
Zinglin, they are all lying to you. You don't believe it either, do you?
I trusted you so much. And I never expected. It was you who was pulling the strings. Why would you do this?
Zinglin. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was you. You stopped Ji Xian, just as him was about to tell the truth. It was you who produced the fake medical records to mislead me. And it was you who said at the hospital that teacher Weilan had already accepted our invitation, which completely prevented me from learning the truth. That teacher Weilan is actually Ji Xian. Wang Ling, I've treated you well all these years. Why would you do this?
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
The diva treated you like family, yet you obstructed her at every turn, causing Mr. G to misunderstand her so deeply.
Do you even have a conscience?
Why did I do it? I just didn't want you to be deceived. Besides, didn't you think that he was fake too?
Yes. If I had been a little more firm back then, even if someone tried to sow discord, it would have been useless.
This is no place to linger. I must leave at once. I have taken such good care of you all these years. And now, this is how you repay me with baseless accusations. Shen Zinglin, I truly misjudged you.
Hey, you can't go in there. Move aside, I have something to tell the diva. If you try to stop me again, you will regret it. Diva. I finally found you, diva.
You, the one who impersonated teacher Weilan. How did you get here? Someone sees him for me.
Wait. Diva, I didn't mean to deceive you. I was being manipulated by someone else.
What did you say?
It was Wang Ling. He was the one who told me to impersonate someone back then. Then take a good look. So you won't say later that this token of mine is fake.
That badge.
That badge was also given to me by Wang Ling. He said that as long as I took it out, you would believe me.
This badge, wasn't it the token of the promise between me and the diva? How could he have known?
Back at the hospital, I wanted to show the badge to the diva. But the diva didn't turn back.
The token, the badge.
The whole truth has finally come to light. As I thought, it was that scumbag Wang Ling obstructing everything.
Lucky for him he ran fast. Otherwise, I would have taught him a lesson. On behalf of the diva. That scoundrel?
Now that the truth is out, diva, I can go now, right?
Ji Xian, I misunderstood you. I've made you suffer so much these past few days.
I have lost my memory. I am no longer the Ji Xian of the past. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because I don't love you now. I don't want you to spend your life taking care of me, out of guilt. Love like that won't last.
But
I think the old Ji Xian would have felt the same way. That's why he didn't tell you the truth.
is there still a chance?
Looking at Ji Xian's condition, you might.
I mean, is there still hope for him to regain his memory? As long as he can regain his memory, I believe he definitely wouldn't forget me so easily.
Actually, amnesia is also a form of the body's self-protection. If you can recreate some of the things you once did together and let him feel those beautiful moments, perhaps his memory will return.
I will never give up on him. I want him to see my heart and return to my side.
I thought he was helping the diva, but I never expected him to be such a sinister villain.
Shen Zinglin. Ji Xian. I will never let you both off.
What are you doing? Being all secretive.
Don't be anxious. We're almost there. Are you ready?
I'm
The
ready.
film was translated and
3,
narrated by Media.
2, 1.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Shen Xinglin. I want to be with you. Every day. Every month. Every year. I want to be with you forever. Will you marry me?
You're here.
Shen Zinglin. I've missed you so much.
Dean Chen. Do you think Mr. G will really regain his memory?
If there really were so many beautiful moments that happened between them, and if Miss Shen can recreate them, then the possibility is very high.
On the phone, Miss Shen's tone sounded very hopeful. I wonder how her preparations are going. Miss Shen, are you there?
Where is this? Wangling. It's you again. What exactly do you want?
What do I want? You ruined me, bringing me from heaven to hell. And you ask what I want.
Everything you have was given to you by me, and yet you stabbed me in the back. You deserve all of this.
Shen Zinglin. I just don't understand. I stayed by your side for 3 years. That Ji Xian, what is so good about him? That you are so devoted to him? I was so close. I was so close to having you. I would never have to worry about money again.
Because he treated me with sincerity, while you only wanted money.
"3 years ago. To save you. He gave his heart to you. Tell me, do you think he would sacrifice his life to save you now?
What are you going to do?
Are you saying that Shen Xinglin, in order to help me regain my memory, is planning to propose to me again?
That's right. She even asked us to come and act as witnesses.
But I didn't expect that when we arrived, the door would be wide open and there would be blood on the floor.
The diva must have met with an accident.
What should we do now?
Hello?
Ji Xian. If you want to see her, come to the East Mountain Warehouse. Come alone. Tell me, will your beloved Ji Xian sacrifice his life again to save you?
Ji Xian won't be coming. He has already regained his memory. Forgot everything. Right now. In his eyes. I'm just a complete stranger. He's not coming.
Whether he comes or not, I'm going to collect some interest first.
What are you doing?
Tell me, if Ji Xian knew that the woman he once loved was now being pinned down by another man, what would he think?
You jerk. Get lost.
If you won't drink the toast of friendship, you'll drink the toast of punishment.
You're a villain. You'll definitely get what's coming to you.
Before that happens, I'll sleep with you first.
No. Let go.
The
Let
film
go.
was translated
Go ahead and scream.
narrated
The more
by
you scream,
M
the
Media.
more excited I get.
Let go. Help. Ji Xian.
Are you okay? Go. I'll get you out of here now.
You remembered me. You remembered everything? Is that right?
Now is not the time for this. We need to leave, now.
Did I say you could leave?
Wang Ling. I suggest you calm down. I already called the police when I arrived. They'll be here any minute.
Ji Xian. How? How is it that a beggar like you has everyone believing you?
If you turn back now, it's not too late. Don't keep making the same mistake.
It was supposed to be me who ended up with Shen Zinglin. It was supposed to be me who climbed the ladder of success. Now you've ruined it all for me.
What exactly do you want?
Shen Zinglin, I'll give you one last chance. Choose me now, and I'll pretend none of this ever happened.
Even if you were the last man on earth, I would never marry you.
Since that's the case, don't blame me for what happens next.
Look out.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Shen Zinglin, since you love this man so much, I'll send you both to your deaths together.
Shinglin. Run.
You're a...
Ji Xian. Ji Xian.
Shen Zinglin. Seeing your old lover get hurt, does it break your heart? Then I'll kill you first.
Run. Don't look back.
You stop right there. Come back here. Let go of me.
Shinglin. Run.
So you like playing the hero? I'll show you what happens to heroes. I'll show you what happens to heroes.
Shinglin. Take my heart. And live a good life. Wang Ling. The police are already here. You can spend the rest of your life rotting in prison.
Before I go to prison, I'm taking you down with me.
Go.
Ji Xian. I was wrong. Can you forgive me? Can you teach me how to sing? When I become a diva one day, you'll be my personal songwriter.
Will you marry me?
I will.
Shinglin.
The film was translated and
You said before.
narrated by Media.
That no matter what happens, we would face it together. I did it.
You did. You were amazing.
Promise me that from now on, you'll never leave me. Okay?
Okay.
Mr. G. Xian. For richer or for poorer. In sickness and in health. Do you vow to never abandon or forsake your beloved until the end of the world?
I do.
Miss Shen Zinglin. For richer or for poorer. In sickness and in health. Do you vow to stay by your beloved side until the end of your days?
I do.